What's up, everybody? James here, and welcome to my page. If you're new, today we're in the Destroyer. I get so caught up in calling it the Charger because it is a Charger, and most of my cars have always had names. And we're working on, if you follow me, probably know, big Transformers fan, and given the fact that this is Destroyer Gray with a little bit of yellow. If you're really good with Transformers, you're probably already guessing that the car is going to be named Grimlock here pretty soon. And I'm still on the fence, but I like the idea. I had one other Transformer themed car, but that car went all out, badging and decals. Not cheesy. I mean, they're very subtle things to, I don't want to say make it look real, because of course that doesn't make sense, but if there were a real Transformer, this would be it. There was a subtle badge off, to the side on the rear of the car, and anyway, doesn't matter. And this would be the second semi-Transformer themed vehicle, so soon to be named Grimlock, but today is the Destroyer. I'm going to tell you a little bit about something that happened to the car. Today is Saturday. This happened on Thursday that I'm still very, very frustrated about. But I'll get to that in just a second. First, I want to say, if you follow me on either Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can find me there at 2 Sticks LLC, or just 2 Sticks on Facebook. I had made a post that I had to remove, but I was involved in a pretty bad car accident. I can't go into the details as of yet, but it did happen. That's not a secret, and I'm still recovering from that. So I'm happy to say, if you're kind of following along here, and the reason why I ended up with the Destroyer in the first place, that I am recovering, and I'm back to work. So, some of my videos and social media things, they've actually kind of slowed down. Oh, I don't feel like they really slowed down. Maybe the video postings have slowed down, but I'll be getting back to it pretty aggressively. I'm kind of transitioning and getting used to getting back to work. So I am healthy, and that's a good thing. I have a long road to recovery yet in front of me, but I think the hard stuff is done. But anyway, to get back to what happened on Thursday, it snowed, as you saw on my Instagram, pretty heavily here in Georgia. And with that, in some areas, the state laid down salt. And if you're a car guy, salt, no good. So I didn't drive the Charger, of course. I drove my other car. But and that was over a week ago now. I don't remember exactly when. Last Friday, probably. So, no, last Wednesday. So on Thursday, a week later, salt's essentially all gone. I take the Charger out for the first time, and because I drove on a highway, I just felt better. Just in case there were any remnants of salt, I wanted to wash the car. So, I'm driving out to work, and I run the car through a touchless car wash, and I'm not going to edit that out. But, so I ran it through a touchless car wash, as I always do if I don't hand wash it myself. This way, just getting the surface dirt off. The car wasn't really that dirty to begin with. And what happened was, and I know, if you're going to troll me, this is where you're going to troll me, and I can blame myself a little bit, I guess. But at the time, I was ready to field goal kick some puppies. It was horrible. But they have these rails on a touchless car wash if you've never been through one, just to make sure you don't get too close to the machine. And the rails were fine. It was a tight fit because I could feel where, if I made a little slight adjustment, I was kind of rubbing with my tire on the rail. But, I got through there. But on this particular car wash, it was brand spanking new, this car wash, by the way. As a matter of fact, on one end, they were still doing construction. And there was a track that you rolled onto, and that's how it knew for you to stop your car. I didn't want you to go any further. A traditional touchless, I guess, has sensors. I don't know how they figure it out, but they just tell you to stop. This one, there was a small track you rolled onto. Now, I saw the track. I felt like I was already kind of committed at that point. I already paid, and I was driving into it. But I just knew in my heart, in my car guy heart, that something bad was going to happen. So I roll onto the track, and it was hard getting on the track. and I didn't know if I was rubbing against the rail. You know, you don't know, but so I get on there again. You're kind of committed. Car wash thing goes. Afterwards, I take the car out of park, and instead of giving it gas, I just let go of the brake. Car wasn't moving. It was jammed up on something. So of course, you know, you just got to get out of the car wash at that point. I give it some gas, I get out, I go out and look, and the track was only on one wheel. It wasn't like a full, like you didn't drive on this whole thing. It was the passenger wheel just goes up on this square plate that I guess was recessed about an inch. I don't know how to describe it. I should have taken a picture of it, I guess, and I still may, because I'm gonna be heading out that way next week. But so it kind of catches the one wheel and it knows for you to stop. And it damaged my wheel, and I'm going to show you that right now. All right, so there is that horrendous brake dusting that us Challenger and Charger owners have to go through, and that is the beginning of the damage. And so that's just a little light scuffing, and then here's the bad part. So yeah. And there'll be more pictures on my Instagram before and after, because of course it's going to get repaired immediately. So I raise hell. God's not going to do anything. And you know, these pricks, they're not going to do anything. But it is what it is. So I got to deal with it right now. So being a car guy, and you got some friends, of course, I reach out to them and my brother. My brother had a couple of cars that had some wheel damage before he bought one, and another one was, I can't remember, pothole maybe, but whatever. And so I know he had two vehicles with wheels repaired at one point or another. So I reached out to him to find out who did his job, and I got that information. So I'm going to go ahead and give them a plug right now. All right, so I should have set myself up for a plug right here, and here it is. It's RTP Customs, located in what I would call Marietta. Let's see what they say here. I think they advertise Atlanta. Ackworth, actually. So I would describe it as Marietta. But Ackworth, RTP Customs, let's see how they do. I'm going to get the car to them this week. I got to get to my buddy's shop, rip the wheel off, make sure that we have some ceramic coating to redo the ceramic coating on that wheel. Yeah, so you can follow them on... Looks like they have all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. So there's a plug for you guys if you're watching my channel. I'm going to make sure you do now. And I'm going to go ahead and give their details in the description below. So if you know them, give them a shout out. Let me know your thoughts. There's going to be some before and afters, of course. I'm probably going to post some before and afters on here on YouTube, but also probably mostly on Instagram, where it's a little bit easier just to get some screenshots. So anyway, I'm going to give some love to those guys. You'll see more, and hopefully I might be giving them some love prematurely. I'm sure they're going to do a good job. They come highly regarded, and I know some personal people and some businesses that have done business with them. So it sounds like they're giving me a pretty fair rate for the job they're going to be doing. So let's see how that turns out. And of course, again, you can make sure you stay tuned for some more details. It hurts me to my core that something happened so early. I was telling one of my friends that, hopefully it's just out of the way now. I never have to deal with this shit, in the future. So, and there's some mods to come. So make sure you are following, make sure you're following my channel, because there are mods to come and you're going to want to stay tuned for those. And I just noticed that too. And that is not good. So I gotta pick me up some touch-up. And I would be remiss if I didn't show you this badass shirt that I had got. I mean, if you know where it came from, go ahead and leave it in the description below. So followers, my bad, that's better. So if you guys like this shirt, you can get it to the followers or anybody watching this video. All right, you see that? Pretty badass, got that yesterday. And I saw the new movie. I'm not a movie reviewer, but it is a great movie. Make sure you check it out if you are a Star Wars fan. So that's going to do it for my video today. Make sure you like, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Leave comments in the details below. Keep an eye out for a follow-up video. I'm going to have the wheel finish hopefully before the end of next week. It all depends on when I can get the car to them. Fortunately, I've got other cars that I can drive. It's just a matter of coordinating transportation, and I am back to work now, so we'll get that figured out. So until next time.